What is up? It's that time, it's that hour, it's Righteous with another video. Alright, so I just rewatched the Haney versus Lomachenko fight. That was a couple of days ago. I had to rewatch it because I didn't see the first at least 5 or 6 rounds. I think I watched it from the round 7 and on, which it was a little more convincing for Loma at that time when I saw it. And at the moment, I got it a draw. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for me to give it to Loma. I feel like that 12th round, it was decisive to say, damn, it looks like more of a draw, and it looks like I could see why people had it more leaning for Loma. Man, if you go and check out from round 9 to round 12, if you rewind that, keep going back and forth, you can see where the confusion starts. I could see where someone like Dave Moretti or whatever screws Loma because round 8 I had it for Loma, okay, but there was not that much activity in that round, and then the next round Haney won it for me on round 9, but then after that it's Loma, and then round 12 could be a flip, you know. But I still had it for Haney because obviously when you're ending it, it could look one way if you didn't see Haney winning that many rounds. You see what I'm saying? But being that it was flip rounds on round 8 and round 9, and then the round 8 that I'm telling you guys about, there was a fatigue round for Loma, that could really confuse people if you don't rewatch it, or if you're drinking, or if you have a lot of people talking around you. That could be like really confusing. But number 10 and number 11, those were convincing rounds for me. Round 4 was a tight round. Round 5 was a tight round. And round 4 and 5, it was Loma, and then 5 was Haney for me. I literally got up to like maybe round 8 and it was already tied. So that right there makes it super tight. I had round 6. A good round for Haney, which was convincing, and then the last 3 rounds I gave mainly to Loma. The round 10 and round 11 I gave to Loma, that were convincing, and then round 12 was I had it for Haney. I feel like Haney started the fight really well. He was dig into that body, and he was consistent with that. There were times where he got backed up, and most times Loma was the one like with the better footwork. But Haney's style is weird. It's very hybrid style. It's like a quarter of it. It definitely has like some shoulder roll action going on, some Philly shell going on. But then he's more or less like just, jumping back. He's like reacting to like pressing jab. But he doesn't let the other fighter. He doesn't let them. He doesn't let the other fighter make him touch the ropes, which I love that shit. I love that because that's just him saying, nah, you're good. You're not gonna get me to do any rope-a-dope type shit. So I like that. He's showing youth. He's showing strength. And then when it comes down to the fight, the styles, they were they were really good. They were match made for each other. Seriously, they really were. And I could see why Loma like cried a little bit, because that shit was really close. And honestly, story-wise and like resume-wise, I'm not gonna say that Loma didn't deserve the W, and I'm not gonna say he doesn't deserve those belts, because in a sense those are his belts. But the best way I could put it, and I hope you guys can understand, because not everybody loves wrestling, but he's kind of like The Undertaker, or he's kind of like a Bret Hart, like a legend, So like, I don't like to say that he doesn't deserve the belts, but he for sure, it doesn't hurt him as much as if it was to hurt Devin Haney in an all perspective way, and then in a Vegas style looking at it way. I could see why they gave it to Haney. It just makes sense. The 116 is what pushes the whole score to be very screwed up. I can see why people got mad, and the 115, 113 definitely makes more sense to me. You know, it was close. It was very close. I had 3 rounds that I wrote down that it was close or tight rounds. And then I had round 9 as a sneaky round for Haney. And then I had 2 rounds that were convincing for Loma. And then the first 3 rounds, they were just solid rounds for each fighter, in my opinion. I'm not an expert. I'm more or less a fan like you guys. And I just wanted to give you guys my take. But I have it posted online. I'm willing to watch it again, but at the end of the day, I got my mind sort of made up. And I really do like Haney's style. I like his style against Shakur. I think he beats Shakur. I think he ices him. I think with his footwork, he's very fucking tricky. You gotta look at his shit. I mean, really pay attention. It's not just a jab. He's really like luring you in or just trying to bring you in. And then once he catches you, he keeps like compounding his fucking points on you. He's very sneaky. I think he could beat Tank, but Tank has a more of a power move against Devin Haney. I think that would be a chess match as well, and I think it would be even closer, like even tighter than this fight. But that was a match made in heaven. I think a second fight would be a little more convincing, but I also could see it going the same exact way. And then the third one would have to just come down to youth and strength and passion and shit like that. So much love to you guys. I had to rewatch it so I could give you guys a more decisive feedback. I don't know what you guys think. Just give me what you thought, or if you rewatched it, what was your score? Once again, mine was 6-6. So not that fun of a reaction, but you know, watch it back. You'll see. You might see something different, because Haney, he didn't take a round off. Regardless if he lost rounds or whatever, or if he thought he lost in general, he was there. He was awake. So I see him a little bit like a Money Mayweather, like a pre-version of him, but with less shoulder roll and less of the Philly shell thing. He's not like trying to uppercut your head, he's trying to uppercut your body, which makes him a hybrid, in my opinion. He's fucking different. But yeah, man, much respect to you guys, and let's try to keep boxing alive. Peace out. Later.
113, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
Devin Haney is 30-0.